I've got to say, I mean, I've been through it once. You've been through it 4 times. Marsha, tell me a little bit about your story.
My eldest, she was born only 4 weeks early, so it wasn't anything major, but she caught strep B meningitis whilst on the ward. So she was in intensive care for 3 weeks. Then I had Ben, who was 29 weeks, then followed by Reese, 27 weeks, and my daughter Eleanor at 25 weeks, which that was the most horrendous one of all. That was really touch and go.
Now, the thing is with premature babies, and the thing is that what they don't tell you, because you go and you do all the classes and everything, and nobody mentions that, oh, by the way, if it comes out a little bit early, then there's this whole section of the hospital that you may never have seen or never heard of before, and there's this whole experience that you may well have to go through. Nobody mentions any of that. After your first 3 who were premature, were you prepared for the 4th one that was premature? And was there any reason why the babies kept coming out slightly early?
No, there's different reasons every time, and mostly my uterus just ruptured. But I think you're right, definitely, in that there's no scope for anyone knowing that neonatal units exist. You don't know until you're actually there and you're thrown into the deep end. With my youngest, the hospital wouldn't actually even tolerate my pregnancy. They said, you're not going to make it, so there's no point in seeing you. And then when she was born at 25 weeks, I mean, I've been there 3 times before, and I think that, I know exactly how this is going to go. And it was a complete different ball game, whereas there's a difference when you've got a bit of hope, but I had no hope at all with the 25-week one. I thought, this is it, she's not going to survive. And I think as a parent, that's the most devastating thing you can ever go through. Watching your baby cling to life on life support, knowing there's nothing you can do. Your whole entire life is literally in the hands of the nurses and doctors.